Hello guys and welcome to Amulya's Academy YouTube channel. We were discussing graph insertion operation, and in the previous tutorial we wrote a function to add a new node to the graph using adjacency matrix representation. Next, let's write a function for add edge operation. That is, we want to write a function to add an edge between given vertices. So first open up the Python file. In the previous tutorial we wrote add node function, and this is the print graph function. So let's define another function here to add an edge. So I'll take def, function name as add edge. So if you remember, in the previous tutorial I told you, while adding an edge we need to mention two vertices, v1 and v2, and if you are adding a new edge to the weighted graph, then here you need to mention the weight of that edge also. But here first let's write the function for undirected unweighted graph. In the previous tutorial, while writing the function for add node operation, we didn't worry about whether the graph is directed or undirected or weighted graph. That is because add node operation works same for the directed or undirected or weighted graph. Adding a node doesn't change the directionality or the weight of the graph. The direction or weight of the graph is connected to the edge, right? That's why here, while writing the function for add edge, we need to be careful whether we are writing this function for the weighted graph, directed graph or undirected graph. First, we are writing the function for undirected and unweighted graph. So that's why I'll just take v1 and v2. No need to take the cost. Now here we have an undirected unweighted graph. We are writing the function for this. Now if I call add edge function, here I need to pass v1 and v2. For example, E and F. I want to add an edge between E and F like this. Before adding the edge, we need to check whether that given nodes are present in the graph or not. If I just mention here E and X, add an edge between E and X, there is no node called X here, right? So we can't add edge from E to X or X to E. So that's why before performing the add edge operation, we need to check whether the given nodes are present in the graph or not. Let's do that here in the function. First I need to check if v1, that is the first node, v1 not in nodes. What is nodes here? Nodes is a list which contains all the nodes of the graph. Here we have nodes, right? This is the list in which we'll store all the nodes of the graph. So I'll check if v1 not in nodes. I'll check if v1, that is the first vertex, is present in the nodes or not. Here this condition becomes true when v1 is not present in the nodes. Here we used not in, right? So if v1 is not present in the nodes, this condition becomes true. If this condition becomes true, that means the given node is not present. So I'll just print the message, that is v1 is not present in the graph. Elif, I need to use elif here. First I'll check whether v1 is present or not. If the first vertex is not present in the graph, then we'll print this message. If first vertex is present, then I need to check whether second vertex is present or not. So here, just copy this, Control C, Control V. I'll check whether v2 is present or not. Now this condition becomes true only when v2 is not present in the nodes. Okay, if node 2 is not present, just like here, v2 is not present in the graph. We need both the nodes in the graph. Okay, to add an edge between v1 and v2, we want v1 and v2 need to be present in the graph. If any one of the node is not present, we can't add an edge. If both the edges are not present, then also we can't add an edge. Now here else. If the control comes to the else part, that means v1 and v2 both are present in the graph. You know how if elif else works, right? If both the nodes are present, then what we need to do? Here I'll check whether E and F are present in the nodes. Yes, here it is present. Then what we need to do? We need to add an edge. Then what changes we need to do here in the nodes and graph? This is the list of nodes, and this is the graph. We gave the matrix name as graph and this list name as nodes in the previous tutorial. No need to change anything here because this is the list of nodes and we are not doing any changes to nodes. So no need to do anything here. In the graph matrix, we need to change connection. We need to change graph of E and F. Here there is an edge from E to F, so we need to make this as 1. And because this is an undirected graph, there is an edge from F to E also. So here this is F. So here E. We need to change this also. We need to change like this. But here this is a nested list. Here in our program, matrix is a nested list, and in the nested list, index is numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't write it like this, right? So now what we need index of V1 and index of V2. Here you can see this is the list. Here the index of E is 4, index of F is 5. And here this position is nothing but graph of 4th row, 5th column. This position is nothing but 5th row, 4th column, right? That's why first we need to get the index of V1 and V2, because in the nested list or matrix we need to change the values in that index. So here first let me take index 1, a variable, and to get the index in the list we need to use index method. So here list name is nodes. So nodes is the list which contains all the nodes, right? All the vertices of the graph is stored in nodes list here. So nodes index mention V1. So I want to get the index of V1 in the nodes list. Here you can see, to do changes here, we need the index of this place, right? Row and column value. This is 4th row and 5th column. How? Here E is present at 4th and F is present at 5th index. We need to change graph of E, F. Here we need to write the index of E and index of F, and to get the index of E and F we need to use index method on this nodes list. And I need index 2, that is the index of V2. Right, now we know index 1 and index 2. Now what we need to do? We need to change graph index 1, index 2. I need to make this value as 1 in the graph. Also index 2, index 1. Make this as 1. Because this is the undirected unweighted graph, that's why. Here after getting the index of E and F, what I need to do? So index of E is 4, index of F is 5. So we need to do like this, right? That's what I did here. Now we are done. Let's execute this. So here I'll add an edge between A and B like this. Let's execute this, save and execute, and here you can see there is an edge from A to B, B to A. Here you can see the graph also. Cool, right? From A to C also. C is not present in the graph, so here we can't add that. If I do A to D, here you can see A to D. There is an edge from A to D, D to A. Okay, so this is for the undirected unweighted graph. Now I want to modify this function for weighted undirected graph. So for the weighted graph, here you need to add another parameter, that is cost. And here instead of storing 1, you need to store cost. Simple. And here while calling this function, add a cost like this. Okay, let's execute this. So here you can see 0, 10, 5, 0, 0, 0, 5, 0, 0. And here you can see the matrix shape. You can format this matrix like here. You can use format. I already explained about the format function in the pattern program. If possible, I'll give the link of that video in the description box so you can understand how this function works. Here, just because it is not printing the numbers in proper shape, I used that format function. Here you can see now, just for the proper representation. Alright, so we know now how to write the add edge function for unweighted undirected graph, undirected weighted graph. Next, let's see how to modify this function for directed graph. So in the directed graph, Okay, it is depends on you whether you want to make this for directed weighted graph or directed unweighted graph. Here let's do this for directed weighted graph. Okay, so here we need cost, and here in the directed graph, if I add edge e to x, this edge will look like this, right? E is the starting point, x is the ending point, so add an edge from e to x. So what we need to do at that time, we need to change here in the adjacency matrix graph of e and x. Here there is an edge from e to x, there is no edge from x to e. I explained about this in the previous tutorial, and to change this, first we need to get the index from here. So e is 4, x is 7. So here graph of 4th row 7th column, that is 4th row 7th column. 4th row 7th column, here you need to add 1. If this is not a weighted graph, it is a weighted graph, then you need to add the weight of the edge. Here we need to do the changes in the v1th row v2 column. No need to do any changes in the v2th row v1th column. That is because there is no edge from this to this. So that's why this is not needed. That's it. Now if I execute this like this. Now we want to modify this for unweighted directed graph, then you just need to move cost here, remove cost here, and instead of cost you need to add 1, and also here no need to give cost for unweighted directed graph. Here you can see. Alright, so this is about add edge function, how to add an edge between given two vertices in the graph using adjacency matrix representation. So that's it for now guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will meet you in next class. Till then, take care, be safe.